it's pretty loud in here. I'm in kind of a special place that is not near seagrass. Let me see if I can go by the door. I've got some filters behind me. This is a little bit of a different place than we normally go. I am hanging out in Florida, of course. I would say it's beautifully sunny, but it is actually a nice thunderstormy day hanging out here. So I brought you out here because I wanted to show you one of our fish farms. And I'm really, really proud of this farm. This farm has been in production over 40 years. And we're celebrating National Egg Day, and usually that's sharing recipes and things like that. Although I'm not a big caviar fan, fish eggs are an extremely important of our industry and the backbone of production, obviously. So, what better way to celebrate than to show some things off? I was really, really excited to show you these because this is the red-tailed shark. If you are not familiar with that fish's importance to the industry, they are on the CARES program. We are celebrating National Conservation Month, and part of National Conservation Month is celebrating those fish that are not available easily in the wild that are available in the hobby due to the demand and due to the very hard work of farmers. Now it takes both. We do need sustainable wild collection of fish that will keep us, wild caught bloodlines, keeping our lines healthy, as well as aquaculture production. It really is an absolute balance of both businesses in order to keep this hobby growing. So, hello guys, nice to see you. Mo, Gloria, oh hey, there, just gets Hans. Melissa, nice to see you on here. They said, we love you guys too. Hello, Miss Sandy, you are familiar with these farms. You're a farm girl from way back. So I brought you here. There was tons of choices to pick from on this farm, but if we got red-tailed sharks, that's what I'm gonna show off. And I was super excited because these guys are less than 24 hours old. So hang in there. I've got a camera in one hand and a flashlight in the other. Let me know if you can't hear me. I have a huge filter behind me, so it's a little bit extra loud. All right, so in this tub, it looks like we have nothing going on, not that exciting. But when I shine the flashlight, I don't know how much you guys can see that. There are 25 to 30,000 itty-bitty baby red-tailed sharks that are right in this little tube right here. It's quite fascinating. They said they actually do hatch out within 24 hours. So the red-tailed sharks you see at your pet store came right from here if they are from one of our locations. Check these guys out. So National Egg Day, definitely very important. There are farms all over Florida. We have over 100 farms still left doing commercial production, raising several different kinds of species from live bearers to red-tailed sharks to tetras, you name it. So really, really cool. Yes, Sandy, a CARES fish. That is why I was super excited to show these guys off. Hello, Adamski, PH from the Philippines. Check that out. So I have tons of bins. You can see all the way down here. He said this is just one of 4 of the buildings in this farm, and these tubs are full of CARES fish hanging out in these. They're so darn important to the industry because CARES fish are, this particular their habitat is basically too polluted that the animals cannot go back out into the wild at this point. So without the hobby, without the industry, this fish would disappear. So I think that's why, it's an extremely important part of us. CARES Fish is a great program to take part of and an easy way to get your kids excited about the science and biology behind fish keeping. Now underneath here, again, looks like we got just kind of a bunch of buck hanging out. This is my other fish I brought to show you. Check this out. Oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see them. Let me see if I can get these guys down here. Coordinating with the phone, trying to not drop it in the tub. There you go. Now you can kind of see them squiggling around. So this is one of the other very important fish that they do. These are corridoras. You can see these are albinos. Now this fish settles out. They said, usually within 3 to 4 days, they are going to hatch out, and then they're going to put these out in the ponds and raise them up, or bat them out and raise them up. Typically, you're going to say about All right. I think we're back. I lost your connection there. So I showed off the corys in there, and those are albinos. I'm going to go to the other building that is over here that has some just hatched corys, actually just laid, and then some 2-week-old babies as well. So it's a beautiful day. I love when you're driving over to these farms and you look at the GPS and you're wondering what the heck those big puddles are on your map, and that's exactly what they are, is fish farms. So it's very neat to be out here. It's absolutely gorgeous. You can see why people absolutely love what they do. This is really just a beautiful piece of land, just chock full of life with fish. So we're gonna head over here to this next building. Hello, my sister is watching. She is a fish lover from the beginning too. It's the whole family thing, and that's part of what this is all about. All right. So we're gonna head out over here. So I have more Corys hanging out. These guys, he said, are about 2 weeks old. Look at these guys. So these are more green Corys. You can actually start to see the egg. There you go. I don't know if you can see that a little bit better if it's hanging out easier. There you go. So I have some more Corys in here. They're about 2 weeks old. These guys are about headed out to ponds and different vats to be raised out. And within a couple months, they are going to be headed to a store near you. So it's really neat to see the entire kind of process of this and the importance that our farmers have taken to actually raise these guys, from the entire beginning to end until you see them hanging out. Hello, Mr. Jeff Cardwell. He is one of our cichlid companions out there. If you're not familiar with Jeff, you've probably seen him at the ACA, OCA. Definitely one of our founding fathers of cichlids and the passion for them. So let's see if I can find these guys. Now these guys, there we go. If you look right down the side of this tube, trying to get the glare off here, these guys were just laid, he said, last night. So these are the green Corys hanging out here. Check that out. I think that's the coolest thing to actually be able to see this. I don't know how many of you guys grow these guys at home, but it's just kind of a neat process to see if you have not done that. There are a lot of fish in the industry that you can breed very easily. And what's neat is a lot of clubs in the stores kind of offer that breeder challenge. So if you want to get into something different, check out the breeder challenge awards out there because it's just a whole another fun part of the industry and a fun part of the hobby you can get into and just enjoy. Let's see, there we go. So like I said, we are out here on a farm. I don't have a whole lot of strong connection. There you go. So that's about it. That's kind of my short farm tour. I just wanted to come out here and show you the neat things that we do and why National Egg Day is so important and why this entire farming industry is extremely important to the hobby. So we appreciate you guys for watching. Take care. Get out there to your pet store. I know that a lot of people are very excited to talk with you, to get you started in the tanks, and ask about that breeder program because there's just an endless opportunity for education and passion. All right, you guys take care.